Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah, I guess this is Prez. Who is this?
Okay, thank you. Please hold for Mike Krzyzewski.
Excuse me, who did you say? Hello?
Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am. It's not that often that you get a call out of the blue from someone like you, so yeah.
Well, I've got very good reason for calling, I can assure you. On behalf of USA Basketball, I'd like to officially invite you to be a part of the team.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, yes, amazing.
You were absolutely terrific this season in college, and we think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Wow, that is an unbelievable offer. I don't know what to say.
So, does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always dreamed of, representing my country in a way like this, so I'm in.
That's amazing. We'll get you some additional details shortly, and I'm really looking forward to coaching you at our next mini camp this summer.
All right, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you. Coach K, USA, USA, USA. Oh, I gotta call my mom.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I got me for life.
Yeah.
I don't need a hand to hold. Even when the night is cold, I got that fire in my soul.
And as far as I can see, I just need privacy.
What you started, you know
Good evening, basketball fans. What a night we've got in store for you. The Australians going up against the United States. They are playing for bragging rights on the world stage. What a crazy amount of talent from both countries we have gathered here tonight, folks. We'll see Australia and Team USA.
And you can just feel the electricity in the air tonight, as this one game will decide it all in the tournament. One country will get crowned as champions, while the other will end the summer on a sour day.
And, most critics have picked the United States to come out on top, but Australia has been quite surprising all tournament long, and only somebody who's not been watching would count them out.
So Australia will get the first. Hands is checked in for Thompson. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Irving with it. Six on the shot clock. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Kyrie Irving has played some of his best basketball in international play. What a run for him in 2014 en route to the gold medal.
And how about being the MVP of the tournament? I mean, he shot the lights out, over 60% from range, and has the tendency, I think, to just kind of rise to the occasion.
And it's Team USA with the ball. Australia getting their last shot to go. Deflects the pass. And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
A different look now for Team USA. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. Durant against Anderson. Kicks to exit. Anderson, a screen on Lowry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Exum's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
Here's Exum following the basket by Prez. Had the space there, but it's offline. Right wing to the middle. Jordan kicks to Prez. Back to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by Team USA. No one near Prez as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Australia trails by 8. It's stolen by Prez. Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and the Brow, and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
And what an honor it has to be for Prez to be representing his country on perhaps one of the biggest stages of basketball. Prez showed what he's capable of in college, and with his skill set, it wasn't too surprising to see him named to the team. Overall, it's been an incredible learning experience for Prez.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Prez. He dishes it to Jordan. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 6. And there's Prez on the assist by George. Prez has got 5 now.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Feeds it to Martin. Ring shot on the way. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Team USA ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we reach... And welcome back, everyone. International basketball. Platoon swap here for Team USA. Team USA leading by 12. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, George jacks up a 3. And again, Team USA, no luck.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
Australia trails by 12. Pass to Exum. Anderson outside. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Team USA.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Kevin Durant. That's his second personal foul.
For Australia, they've shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
David Anderson.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Australia. Joe Ingles comes in for Dante Exum.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-stars. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
And another miss by Australia. Team USA leading by 12. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. There's 49 seconds left in the first half.
Now. We're better than that. Pick it up, boys.
Kevin Durant. That's his third personal foul.
For Australia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
And what can you say about the impact Coach K has had on USA basketball? Has led the team to victories in every major tournament. More importantly, though, has brought the prestige back to the program. The best of the best in the U.S. once again line up to be a part of the national team.
And with Coach K, that is what I think people forget. USA basketball was underachieving in tournaments before he took over in 2006.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, Coach K was the perfect guy to ignite a real passion for players to get excited about representing their country again. I mean, had the gravitas with all the pros because of his legendary status as a college coach, knows how to manage people and players and these stars, and he's had them playing unselfishly and as a unit his entire tenure. Credit to Coach K for sure, but also to the players as well.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Team USA's ball. Substitution for Australia. Cameron Johnston.
Here's Irving from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 5. And through the first half, and we are just about ready to start the second half. Australia going with a whole new group out there.
And guys, this is something that happens in every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they've played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title is on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Team USA grabs the miss. Anthony dishes to George. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Butler in the corner. Clock at 4.
DeRozan.
From deep three-point range. Prez kicks to Butler. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Butler's got 6.
When there's a wide open man, Prez finds him.
Butler's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Dellavedova. There's the screen. Dishes it to Baines. The baseline J off the mark. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size and can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch.
That one, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And if you're just tuning in, they've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? Scintillating.
Now the pass to Mills. Drills it from outside.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. What is amazing to me about this U.S. team is that on every NBA team, all these players are the guy. Yet here for the U.S. team, each player has no qualms or hesitation to put their egos aside and play a minor role if needed.
Well, you know all of these guys, Greg, are great competitors, and they know that they'll see the ball a lot less being part of this team, but it's part and parcel of the sacrifice they sign up for when they have the honor of representing the United States in international competition.
Now here's Prez. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect